Hello, everybody. This is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today, this title is The Greatest Secret. The Greatest Secret. So we'll wait for everybody to get on here. Sending it out there. Thank you, Facebook, for sending this out to everyone. Notify everyone that I'm on here. And that will be so awesome. And we'll look forward. There's Craig. Hello, Craig. How you doing? Hello, my lovely wife, Terry. Thank you for your love and support. You're amazing. Let me see here. Hi, Linda. Hi, Linda. How you doing? Listen, Linda. You guys seen that video? Hi, Melody. Love and appreciate you. Hi, Greg. Hi, Ilona. Nice to see you on here. Joshua from Nigeria, thank you, brother, for getting on here. I appreciate you because you always find a way. You always find a way. Hey, Eric. Hey, Pat. How you doing? And we're 1 minute in, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So today's title, again, is The Greatest Secret. Hi, Gwen. Love and appreciate you. What a winner. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Kai. Kai, you always post that Facebook is glitchy. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's your phone. You don't need to tell us that Facebook is glitchy. Hi, Dustin. Guy, it's funny. This video is going to be about that. All right. So the greatest secret, some of you right away are going to think of some other things. And hi, Bill. And here we go. The greatest secret is yesterday I did a video. So I know Craig's on here, so he'll help me. But yesterday I talked about the certain way. The certain way. There's two things to make sure that you have fulfillment, happiness, peace, joy, unlimited finances. Never have to worry about money ever again. Ever again. Have your relationships work. Be in great health. Have a lot of energy. And it's very simple to figure out. It's like you just do what 97% of the people on the planet do. See, we grow up in this mentality and we have all these paradigm shifts. So yesterday, I'm in a situation where I shared the certain way. There's only two thoughts that you got to have is I don't know what to do. Yesterday, if you go to that certain way, and Craig, please post it in here, then now you know what to do. Thank you, Craig. Everybody, Craig's amazing. Love and appreciate you. So now that's the certain way. Now the next part is why you won't do what I shared with you to do. And it's very simple. You're thinking. So we become who we hang around. And one of the best things that I've ever seen is, again, my mentors taught me, find out what everybody else does and do the exact opposite. Find out what everybody else is doing and don't do that. Only follow documented people that have documented in helping other people win. All right? If they can't prove it to you, then don't follow them. Right? So now the secret is a cool word. Because why a lot of people use the secret is because they think in their mind that they're missing something. There's got to be a missing link. There's something I'm not doing. There's some words that I don't know. There's some scripts that I don't know. There's a secret place where people find the right people. There's got to be a certain time of day that they do this. We just overthink and overwhelm and overcomplicate everything because of too much thinking. Are you guys following me? So what we end up doing is a lot of people believe that you got to do something, but they're not going to do something. See? They're not going to do something because they're perfectionists. They don't want to do things wrong. God forbid I do something wrong. I don't want to do something wrong. I don't want what people think. So they're like, hey, I don't want to do anything. So now I'm, analysis paralysis. Now I'm in that mental place where I feel like, and a feeling's real. I feel like I don't want to mess up. I feel like I don't want to waste my time. I don't want people to think negative of me. So then what you do is you don't do anything. You just procrastinate because you feel like you don't have enough. You feel like, so if I just knew what to do, then I would do it. No, you won't. No, you won't. I took that away from you. In the videos that I've done in the last couple of weeks, I took everything away from you. You now know exactly what to do. You following me? So what people think is if I do, then I'll have. If I do something right, I got to do it right. If I do something, then I can have a paycheck. I can have a rank advancement. I can have extra money. And when I have that extra stuff, then I will be. See, then I'll be the person. Then I'll think like the person. Then I'll go get the mentors, the coaches, the whatever, and then I'll change. It's the opposite. I'll never forget the first time that I read a success book. We talked about it yesterday, The Science of Getting Rich. And it was, no, you got to think first. You got to be first. You got to be first. So when you're being first, then you're going, if they can do it, I can do it. If they're teaching the basics and they have 1 million people in their group, then I can. If they can do it, I can do it. See, like yesterday, the very first thing is getting into that gear of excitement, getting into that mentality that if others can do it, I can do it. And if other people are doing it, I don't need to be as good as them, compare-itis. I'll get it. I'm getting gooder and gooder every day. That 1%, I'm going to get 1% better every single day. And I'm just going to do the best that I can do. Kaizen. Kaizen is a word that basically means never-ending improvement. You don't worry about what other people are thinking. You just simply do better. And the reason I brought this up is I shared this video. It's funny. I've been sharing this video ever since I found it. I think it's got 44 million views. Oh my God. 44 million views. And so this video is amazing because it talks about the power of positive thinking. And you see all these people on there that are talking about, they thought about it, they thought about it, they thought about it, they thought about it, they thought about it. And here's something that will blow every one of you away. If you are consistently showing the circles, if you're consistently showing the 2x2, the 2x2 gets 4, and the 4 get 8, and 16, and we're all just getting 2. And all of a sudden, you know, the people that don't want to do the business become the customers. So we end up having, you know, loyal, satisfied customers, and we're building a business. We're business builders, not salespeople. And we're building 2x2x2. Since I started this training, you guys, I can't tell you how many people, honestly, hundreds of people that reached out to me and went, oh my God, you make this business so simple. Here's the most important thing when people say that. When they say you make this business look so simple, what they're saying is, I believe I can do that. You know what? This is simple. I think I can do this. You know, I see a roadmap. I see a certain way. I see the combination to the safe. Oh my God, I can see light at the end of the tunnel. When everybody else is overtraining their people. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So I've always shared a bunch of things in the other videos about things that you can do for your mind. Like, you know, Javi reached out to me recently, said that he read The Greatest Miracle in the World by Og Mandino. And it's significantly emotional event, like Craig says, SEE, you know, C, a significant emotional event. We don't remember what people say. We don't remember what people do. We remember how people make us feel. How they make us feel. So there was one person that reached out to me and said this, and I went, wow, that's a concept. They said, Robert, your mentor told you to sit down with people and watch the video. You said that. And I said, yeah, but it was a VHS tape. I had to set an appointment. I had to get people down. And even when I had people in the room watching it, I was with them, smiling, nodding my head, smiling, not saying anything, not interrupting, just smiling and nodding my head. And she said, do you think that I should invite people on a Zoom one-on-one? And then I could show the video that you said we should share, steps to success and freedom, and watch it with them? I went, oh my God, that is freaking brilliant. That is freaking brilliant. Because she says, I want to make sure, listen to why she's doing it. She says, I want to make sure that people watch the video. And I went, oh my God, that's brilliant. So the concept of getting the right stuff in your head is the key. So I do a morning ritual. I also do a nighttime ritual where I listen to audios and meditation from Abraham Hicks. I can post those in here later. But I have a morning ritual and I have a nighttime ritual because I know how important my thinking is. And I need to get excited to then go out. I need to be first. I need to be excited. I got to go through the numbers. So if every one of your teams are going through the theoretical example or watching the theoretical example over and over again with brand new people, then you're going to have a clear path. You're going to have direction. You're going to know the numbers that you need to do to get there. And so I have this where the other part of it is we all know that we're telling the wrong story. We all know that we're telling the wrong story. What about telling the right story? So thank you, Craig. I think you posted the book. But here's another thing that you can listen to reshape that story in your mind. I've been in this business forever and I suck and I'm not really good at sales and I don't have any friends and family and I got one leg shorter than the other and I'm depressed and my back hurts and I've been in a car accident and my upline left me, my company left me, everything's left me. It's like, man, you gotta change your story. And so I don't know of something better than I just shared with you. So I already showed you what to think. No, I showed you what to do. Now I'm telling you how to think. How to think. The one that I posted, Money and the Law of Attraction, that's a CD. Listen closely. That was a CD that came with the book that just does the audio for the last chapter. And it was a audio that you can tell that was recorded, maybe some of the best moments out of Abraham Hicks's seminars that she does. And it's pretty amazing that Abraham Hicks or Esther and Jerry Hicks, they were the two that really got and were the base of the movie The Secret, where you can see The Secret, on secret.tv, I believe. So, understand and say to yourself, I'm not excited and I don't visualize the things that I should. So I'm not excited, so don't try to do the business if you don't get in the right place first, becoming. So Craig, you can post up here another one, which is just so important. But the 6-phase meditation. So if I was telling people what to do, instead of giving them suggestions, which I would love your permission to do that. You hear me? I would love your permission to do that. Step 1, read The Greatest Miracle in the World. Step 1, read The Greatest Miracle in the World. Step 2, do what it says. Read the God Memorandum. Doesn't make a difference who you are, what you believe in. It's all about learning to think properly and to be grateful and excited and happy about who you are right now in this moment. So read that or listen to it every night before you get out of bed. In the morning, get up early and listen to 6-phase meditation. Listen to 6-phase meditation. If I was telling you what to do. That's your morning and your night ritual. Now, sometime during the day when you decide that you're going to go out and connect with people, then listen to whatever amount you need to listen to. Listen to the YouTube link that I put up, Money and the Law of Attraction. So now you have the certain way of what you need to do, the simple way, the simple duplicate way, the basics, mastering the basics. And now you know what to do to get your thinking correctly. Now you know how to get into the being before you do. So when the last of this I'll share with you guys is my mentor knew this about Bobby Hollis. When he met me, I was a victim. I was really good at talking about how awful my life was. Oh, woe is me. I grew up in foster homes. I have a learning disability. I'm dyslexic. I went through a really bad divorce. I'm a single father. And then I finally get my life together and become an automotive mechanic and move out and get a good job in California. And now I got hurt on the job and I'm on workman's comp making $900 a month and I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody. They said they messed up my knee and now I'm going to be on workman's comp more. And I had a doctor that told me that I didn't have couldn't be a mechanic anymore. And I got to learn to do something else. And I lost my identity. And I'm such a jerk. I'm such a jerk and an idiot. That Terry, the person that really I feel was a person that saved my life. I tell her that, she needs to go back home to Montana. Why she ever took me back, I don't know. Thank you, honey. I love you. But I didn't have any electricity. I got a loan from the pawn shop on my used Celica. I'm getting kicked out of my apartment. Listen, please, you guys. I was thinking of stuff that I shouldn't be thinking of. I no longer need to be on this planet. And one guy said to me, hey, I met this guy that made 62 grand. I'll show you, introduce you to him. And he's looking for people that he can teach how to never worry about money again, make 6 figures in their first year with this proven marketing system and training. It's more like that today than it was when I got in, because everything's online. And all I needed to do is get excited, promote and edify someone better than me, and stick them in front of a videotape. And he challenged me to get 70 people. As he was talking to me, and he goes, do you see a business opportunity for yourself, Robert? Would you like most about what you see? I don't know. I don't know. Wow. What a negative idiot. I was excited inside, but I need to put on this ego persona. And Bill did the best thing he could have did to me. He looked at me and he said, Robert, how long you been on workman's comp? I see you got a leg cast on your leg for about 9 months. He goes, what does that pay now? $900. He goes, Robert, how much do you need to make before you start losing the other things you worked hard for? I knew the number. I knew the magic number, $3,800. He goes, isn't it sad I could show you how to make $3,800 and not lose any more stuff? But then again, first, you got to see a business here. He turned around and walked away from me. Now I'm chasing him down on my crutches. I'm like, you can show me how to make $3,800? Yes, I can. He said, but first you got to become an affiliate. I was like, I don't have any money. He goes, don't worry about that right now. With My Daily Choice, you can get in free. Become an affiliate, get a check by next Thursday or the Thursday after. Bam! Are you guys listening to me? Then we started doing 2x2. Who do you know? Who do you know? I said, I know this guy. Can I call him with you? Yeah. Now we can just send a video. It's just amazing how fast you can turn your life around. And I was excited that if he's showing other people how to make 10,000, then he could show me how to make 10,000. I threw caution to the wind and did exactly what I told you on the video the certain way. I let Bill's videos do the work for me. I edified and promoted Bill. And right before I left, he said, Robert, I said, yes, sir. He goes, will you do something for me? I said, yeah. He says, you need to go to the library, library or a bookstore and get The Greatest Miracle in the World. When you get done reading it, reach out to me. Kitty Stewart, man, does she know these stories? Love you, Kitty. And it's like, I said, yes, I'll do it. And I knew immediately when I read the book, it significantly impacted me so hard, that I wasn't going to miss another day reading the God Memorandum. He knew that I could be excited, but if I didn't believe and become and be before I did, then nothing would happen. He knew that. Kitty Stewart that's on here, everybody say hi. Kitty Stewart helped Terry and I open up our very first office in network marketing in Encino. Man, great to see you, Kitty. And so to be able to do everything online now is just amazing. But if you don't learn to think different and be different before you do, you're never going to have. All right? So there it is. So I hope every one of you understand this. I'm trying to think of what I missed, other than money and the law of attraction. It's really understanding, the science of getting rich, and also the basic building blocks that I talked about in this book. That's it. So there you go. Love and appreciate you so much. Thank you very much, everyone, for getting on here. Please share this with people that you know. You can do this. I believe in you. If we can do it, you can do it. I've helped hundreds of thousands of people get paid an extra payday. I can show you. So please share this with people. I'll see you on the video tomorrow. And if no one's giving you permission to succeed in life, let me be the first. If every day you're watching the video of me drawing a theoretical example of 2 getting 2 getting 2 getting 2, you are going to get results. Your people are going to get results. Their people are going to get results. And their people are going to get results. Keep this simple. So people look at it and go, oh my God, this is exciting. I can do this. See you later. Bye for now.